Hi, everyone. Have you ever felt like life is weirdly scripted? Like, why do certain patterns keep repeating no matter how hard you try to break them? Why do some people feel like they were sent into your life like a side quest, while others feel like full on boss battles? Why does the deja vu feel like a glitch in the matrix? And why does life sometimes feel suspiciously familiar to a video game? Today we're talking about the strange parallels between gaming and spirituality, and we'll touch on one of the biggest questions that there is. Are we living in a simulation? So, if you're interested in that, please stick around. I'm Dianji, and you're watching Soul Cloud Connect. I want to reintroduce myself. I'm Ice Cream, and I play Whiteout Survival.
And I'm Nobody Dies, and I play Foundation Galactic Frontier.
I love your username. So, everyone, if you don't know her yet, you're missing out on a lot. I'm joined today by my good friend Linda de Gonzalez, who people don't know is also a gamer. I mean, people know us both as Akashic Records Reader. And yeah, I think this is the first time we're talking about it on,
Yeah,
on, on live.
yeah,
But backstage, everyone, we talk about games a lot.
yeah. We
And we've
we after every show.
yeah, sometimes I feel bad for the people who are on because we can go on and on about this topic until one day we just thought, we should do a show about this because strangely, everyone, there are parallels that we've noticed about the games that we are playing and spirituality that we know as Akashic Records readers. So that's what we are here to talk about. But first, let's say hi to the people who are in the audience. Who's the first one who was here? Oh, Charlotte was here. Hi, Charlotte. Thank you for being here. And of course, Linda de Gonzalez. If you haven't subscribed to her channel yet, the links are in the description. I think Jack's Mangled Unicorn Art is also posting them. So yeah, please do subscribe to Linda's channel, and she posts great content, and she has some shows later. Hold on, and then Dr. Pam is here, another gamer. She mentioned that she's also gaming. So hi, Dr. Pam. And CJ and Katz is here. Hi, CJ. Godmod. Lovely, lovely Jax. I hope you're doing well today. John Clark is also here. Hello,
Hi,
fellow
John.
farter.
At least this isn't a torment time like it was. Like what is it? 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, 10 p.m.
Yeah, 10 p.m. in Great Britain. Yeah,
in Great Britain. Cool. Thank you for being with us, John. And Brina is also here. And Bonzo Kilborn is also here. Hi,
hi,
Bonzo.
Bonzo.
And Laurie is here.
Yeah,
Sonia
10 o'clock
Claiborne
in
is
London.
here. The Painless is here. And I forgot to do this. There we go. Oh, it's covering you. But let's forget it. Missy
No, it's
Nelson is
okay.
also
Oh,
here.
no. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Um, the chat is available for replay anyway. And Raven Tarot Meditation, hi. Thank you for being here.
Hey,
And
Timmy.
Timmy. And Lightfoot is here. Hello. Karen Rosenwing is here. Thank you all for being here. Later on, if it's your first time here on Soul Cloud Connect, we talk about topics for the first part of the show, but later on we are going to talk about or we are going to draw cards for people. And the topic for today, the questions that we are going to ask today are first, what is your current main quest? And the second prompt that we will uh, answer is, what will help you level up? So if you're interested in that, please type in hashtag quest to enter the draw for a reading. These readings are at random, even though they look rigged. So please don't come at us
Yeah.
if we win all the time because we're just lucky, guys,
If we could rig the readings, we'd be rigging lotteries too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So,
That's
There's
the
your
best.
answer.
Yeah, that's the best thing to rig, and we would be extra rich right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Pam is sharing the games that she was playing. Guys, what games have you been playing? If you're watching the replay right now, type in the chat, what games have you been playing? And if you've noticed some parallels or strange similarities with that in real life. So Dr. Pam is saying, when I was younger, I was obsessed with the Prince of Persia and Wolfenstein 3D DOS games. Oh, DOS. And my
Yeah.
favorite at that time was Gods. Yes, esoteric by birth, and I didn't know. Awesome. I'm not
And now she
familiar.
says it's more Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Ah, you're a true gamer. I love it. So, Linda, tell us about foundations. I think when we talk about our games, they are different games,
Yeah.
but there are similarities. Like the gameplay seems very familiar and similar to the game that I'm playing. So, can you tell us about foundations?
I only started playing in January. I before that, um, I mean, I remember watching my son playing Call of Duty and sitting there, but because he was doing the voice chat too, and it was so toxic and nasty, and I wanted absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with it. It just was no fun at all. I mean, playing with having people screaming at you, like, I don't know, it just seemed really nerve wracking and stressful and not relaxing at all. And, and so I haven't actually ever, this is my first MMOG game. And, and yeah, well, it's a space game.
We love space.
I'm the space cadet in chief. No, I'm kidding. Um, what can I say? You start out like, geez, be quiet. You start out with, two tiny ships, and you build yourself up and you gain resources, and it's the same sort of pattern that most games share. Um, and you try to um, just get bigger and move up and get points. And you belong most after a while, like after you get to like level 10 or so, you you can join a guild, and the guilds are really good. Well, they can be really good. Some are really toxic, and I'm sorry, but all of the things that you see in life occur in guilds. It is a microcosm of all the people that you know. I'm very lucky. I belong to a guild that is very not toxic with good leadership. I think part of the reason for that is about 30% of us are women. So there's a lot less chest thumping and Richard measuring than there is in you chat. I'm trying to be as discreet as I can. But let's face it, gamer guys are largely about domination. You know,
And
they're like,
power.
yeah, and power. And I'm bigger than you are, so I can beat the shit out of you, and there's nothing you can say. And I find that disgusting because there's a lot of strategy in the game. In this particular game that I'm playing, there's a lot of strategy, and strategy wins over power every time.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, over time, strategy and organization and discipline will win over sheer whale power.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
So everyone,
So,
let's pause for a bit, Linda. If you don't know what a whale is, it's
oh yeah,
someone who
I gotta
spends a lot
explain it.
of money into the game so that
Well,
they
not
can level up.
necessarily spending a lot, but usually you get to be a whale by spending a lot. But
Yeah,
you can be a whale without spending a lot. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of grinding. A whale is somebody who's got maxed out everything. Like
yeah,
they've got level 30 ships or whatever the maximum level is, all their champions, all their uh, crew, whatever it is you've got, they're all maxed to the eyeballs, and you have all the special stuff, which means that you spend like 5 or 6 hours online a day to be able to achieve that in less than a year. I am nowhere near that. And I don't, I mean, I kind of want to be a whale.
Who doesn't? They're very powerful. And you
Yes.
can do a lot when you're a whale.
Yeah. No, I'm not a
Yeah.
whale. No, I'm not a whale. I don't have the money to be a whale for one thing. I've only been playing since January, and I play very strategically. I think
Mm-hmm.
very carefully about. Hang on just a second here while I deal with this.
Uh-oh.
Where's my phone?
Okay.
Yeah, where's my phone?
Yeah. I think they're on my channel and on mobile. So yeah, let me handle that.
Oh, okay, fine. I was trying to figure. I thought there was. Oh, okay, all right. Sorry, you're right. It's your channel.
It's okay.
Anyway, so yeah,
We get all
uh,
sorts of people.
depending on the whale, they can be like normal or they can be real bullies. And our server had a real problem uh, with one whale in particular, who just enjoyed going around and um, attacking the planets. You know, like so a bunch of ships around a planet just go around and beat them all up, attacking cargo, attacking all this kind. Anyway, so what ended up happening was some reports were made, and it turns out that there may have been some fraudulent chargebacks, and so he's been, banned from the game. So we haven't seen him for like a month. Either that
That's
or
I think that's
we
awesome moderation from the developers.
well, yeah, it's people have been complaining about him for a long time. It wasn't until they found something illegal that they actually did anything. Yeah.
Yeah. But you mentioned something very interesting a while ago about your guild. So in Whiteout Survival, we call them alliances.
Hmm.
So we have those too. I noticed that in war strategy games, which is the same for Foundation and
Yeah.
Whiteout
Yeah. These are war
Survival.
strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, there are very similar like themes and dynamics and
Yeah.
gameplays. So we both have like guilds and alliances. So these are groups of people who come together and it's like a team.
Yeah. It
And you
is.
mentioned that it's like a reflection of the real world.
Yeah.
And I have to agree with that. There's
Yeah.
just a lot of drama. I don't
Well,
think
there
the
can. Oh God. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think there will be like
Talking
any
about me behind my back. It's not fair. You guys don't. Oh, sweet Jesus. And and in we have there are three different chats.
Mhm.
It's not voice, oh thank God. Okay, it's not voice, but there's chats. There's
Mhm.
U chat, which is everybody on the server. There's the regional chat, which is your region, and there's the guild chat, which is just your guild. U chat is a cesspool of toxicity, especially when there's battles going on, the taunting, the insults, the and people like people
Yeah.
take it to heart. They quit, people quit the game,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
understand that. We also have that like in the world chat. We call it the world chat.
Yeah, yeah, same
And
thing. Yeah,
yeah, people talk trash in there. I hardly go in there.
yeah,
And it's abbreviated as WC. So we call it sometimes the toilet.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Karen wants to know if there are any moderators. Nope, not in chat. The only moderators are the developers, and the developers want to make money, so they don't really care. And really, it's kind of traditional to stand in front of your opponent. I mean, it's so primitive, okay, and I gotta laugh. You stand in front of, I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but it's primitive. You stand in front of before a battle, you stand there and you go, oh, that's what U chat is. I'm never in U chat, ever, ever, ever. And I read it sometimes for the amusement, but there have been people who got really upset and left and started their own guilds and got like tied up in knots because their honor
It's at stake.
Is it
right? Especially
same?
when you're high ranking.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, sometimes even when you're not, which is
Yeah.
puzzling.
Yeah, and they get all insulted and take it really, really personally. And okay, yeah, sometimes I take things personally too. I don't like having my cargo attacked. I take that personally, real personally, and I will find ways to snipe by plundering and hacking your cargo. And so,
I thought
you
your
know,
username was "No one dies."
nobody does die.
Oh, nobody dies.
Nobody
Yeah, on your
dies.
side.
Nobody dies. Like, look, okay, I'll tell you how the name came about. We run
Okay.
rallies against targets, and these are game NPCs. These are game targets,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And they're these wormy things that crawl around the screen, and you get points and resources and loot. You get loot for killing
Mhm.
them, but you have to run a rally to kill them. And lots of rallies were being run by inexperienced people who went after these um, tributes without enough resources in their rally. So they would run a rally against a level 10 with like 5 people, and they didn't have, like, that's not enough. Okay. And so ships would die. And that really pisses people off because that's resources. And
Yeah.
so, I would say, I would announce the rally and say 7 to go, nobody dies. I promise. And it
But
became a
that's very
rumor.
interesting also that you mentioned, like how sometimes people can fail on these
Yeah.
missions,
Yeah.
which is a parallel that I've actually noticed
Yeah.
between gaming and the real world.
Yeah. You got to
Like
pick your
when
battles and make sure you have the resources, and
uh-huh.
and you got to watch what other people are doing at your level. So if you're a level 20, you need like 8 or 10 ships in a rally to successfully defeat a sacred 10.
Yeah, but I have a question, Linda. Have you
Yeah.
ever failed on one of those rallies before?
Uh, actually, no.
That's amazing.
Because I'm very careful, I'm
Yeah.
very cautious. Oh, no, you don't start from scratch when you fail against these are rallies. You do like 10 or 15 of them every day. So it's not you don't go back to scratch. No. You just lose some of your combat craft, and you have to do some repairs, and that's fine, but when you lose a whole ship, that's like 3,000 repair kits to fix. That's expensive. And so people get in their feelings about that, myself included. The last time somebody killed me in a rally, I
Mm-hmm.
said in capital letters in the chat, I said, Steiner, you killed me.
But when we do, it's
Poor
like a
guy told me he
learning.
was wrong and apologized. He left the guild.
Yeah.
I never gave
Uh,
him shit. That's all I ever said.
okay. John Clark is saying there's a theory that our world is a simulation. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
something that we want to explore today. When what I was trying to ask when people fail on those missions, it's like a learning experience, isn't it? Because we also have had like rallies fail in the
Yeah.
game that I'm playing,
Yes.
or like missions that are failing.
Yeah.
And then when the next event occurs, it's like, okay, I know what to do now.
Yeah.
I know what I should prepare. Like I should gather resources or
Mhm.
do this or do that. And it's very interesting. And that's another parallel that I
Yeah.
noticed between the spiritual world
Yeah.
and gaming.
Yeah.
Because
And
when
the
we look,
accountability matters too. Like,
yeah,
that you say, oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I screwed up. And next time I realize I'm going to need like 6 ships or 7 ships or whatever it is to do this. You just be accountable for it and learn from it and don't do it again,
yeah,
which is like the tough part
it
for
is.
people. Check your channel.
Yeah.
There's
I
somebody that needs moderating there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've dealt with them.
Okay, all right. Uh, And
Yeah.
yeah, our world is a simulation. Yeah, that was the topic. There's a whole academic argument. Really? Academics are, I mean, I thought it was just something that you talked about at university at 2 in the morning in the cafeteria. But okay.
But yeah, the simulation hypothesis is the idea that our entire universe, including us, is actually a highly advanced digital simulation, much like a hyper realistic video game run by a more technologically evolved civilization. Yeah, that's a very interesting hypothesis because when we go into these games, uh, I see some parallels with the souls um, that look at Earth in one way or another. Because whenever we look into the records or do mediumship, sometimes the souls are like saying that they get bored. I have heard some souls say that
But
uh,
what?
they get bored, at least from other mediums. They get bored on the other side or something because there's no drama there, and there's a lot of drama here on Earth, which is similar to games in many ways. There's drama, and it's very interesting because we are learning a lot. It's difficult, but we are learning. Yeah,
Huh? Because you see, my like, what difference does it make?
I think for us, not so much, but for
No.
people who are thinking or who aren't believing that there might be something else out there, yeah, it can get different for them.
I think you're hitting on something really important there, Diane. Ouch, Rhonda. Um, the For people who have mm, who are unable for whatever reason to imagine something larger than themselves, like being part of something bigger,
Yes.
it's more comfortable to say, oh, this is a simulation. We are part of something bigger, rather than saying the universe is a living entity and we are part of it. Maybe that's what it is. Because for me, I sure, sure, whatever. It's a simulation. What difference does that make to my lived experience? Not a lot. I mean, I'm still going to get up and ouch, frickin' get frickin' bitten. Okay, her timer is worn out. Her timer has come to its end. Let me
Okay.
remove her from this equation.
No worries. And thank you for joining us, Wanda. I know, Linda, you can hear me. So for me, I think because we believe in spirituality that there is something bigger, it's not much different for us. But one of the things that might be different, I think, is that when we realize that we live in a simulation, at least for me, or we live in something that's sort of a simulation, it makes me feel more powerful in a way because I know that these things are happening for me, that I have power over things, that I create these things.
Agency is the
Mhm.
word you're looking for.
I think so. Yeah. This is an interesting question. John Clark is asking, but then it raises a question. Are we in control of ourselves or is someone playing us?
The same thing applies whether we okay, having agency. Okay, so like that means being able to make choices for yourself. You kind of have to be, some of our choices are made, uh, some of our choices are not made from who we are. Some of our choices, yeah, it is exactly. Some of our choices are made from the heat of the moment emotion. God damn it, you hacked me. I'm going to blast you into smithereens. Okay. This may not be a strategically wise decision. Uh, you have to, you, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how
Mhm.
free is free will? How much of our free will is hijacked by our emotions, by our prejudices, by our preconceptions, our belief systems? How free is our will when it's shaped by a consciousness that has all of these parameters around it? Okay, so I have a parameter that says I will not cause harm to, like, I will not cause physical harm to anybody. Okay, here I am blasting ships. Okay, never mind, those are pixels, they don't count. um, but I'm faced with someone who wants to cause harm to me. Can I harm them in self-defense? Well, my morality says yes. Other people's morality says no.
No. Yeah. It's
Do you see
different
what I
for
mean
each
about
person.
free
Yeah.
will? There is, to my way of thinking, we, okay, the Dalai Lama probably does have free will. I sure as hell don't. I know that my free will is mm, constrained. That's the word. Constrained by my prejudices, by my upbringing, by my beliefs, by my emotions, by my
So
trauma.
yeah, I feel like in relation to games,
Yeah,
whenever like we have this like quests or main quests, like chapters of each book
yeah.
that we have to follow through. So that doesn't change depending on
Mhm.
the game. That wouldn't change. But what we do within those chapters of the game depends on us.
Yeah,
I think there's a certain level of free will and certain level of predestined fate.
I don't know. And I'm sorry, this is
No, it's
probably
okay.
this is probably really intellectually lazy of me. And yeah, okay. Um,
No, it's okay.
I mean, um, I don't know. I don't know.
Mhm.
What difference does it make in my life? Like the ultimate, I have a life that satisfies me deeply. I have a life in which I'm actually really, really happy. And I have there's a spiritual component to it that is deeply nourishing and deeply satisfying. And there's also um, there's a social, all of those things. Now, free will, I have enough free will to lead a happy life, to feel connected to my fellow human beings, to have
Mhm.
close relationships with people I love, to be able to love, for one thing, which, in my earlier years might have been questionable. Like a genuine love, I mean, like from my heart love. Um, it now that's something interesting that Bonzo just said. Do you want to put that up?
Yeah.
He,
I wanna, I'm gonna read this. Bonzo Kilburn says, Adelinda Gonzalez, you asked what difference does it make if it's a simulation? When you realize that it's a simulation, you see that all of the things you think control you don't actually control you.
but that's true whether it's a simulation or not. Like that's part of the whole maturation process as a person, spiritually, and I think psychologically, because for me, the two are like, hand in glove. Each supports the other, each is part of the other. And so for me, um, really, nothing does control me except what I allow to control me. You can tell me don't do this, and I'll go hold my beer, and or something much more rude. But really, free will depends on so much, um, and I don't know how free my will is until I try to use it. Right?
Yeah.
We have free will. We can I can choose to use it to do terrible things, and we just need to look around us and maybe watch the news for 20 minutes and get a clue of where free will can lead,
Mhm.
you know?
Here's an interesting comment from Raven Tarot Meditation Simi. I
Yeah.
think free will comes from our receptive, spiritual, intellectual side. I think assertive physical will comes from our expressive, elemental, instinctual, biological side. Interesting. we're not. The goal of this episode isn't necessarily to answer yes or no, because it's not something that we can answer right now, but
Yeah.
to open up the conversation and
Yeah.
let us, think.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to think.
Yeah,
It's
but
hard work.
I love how interactive our chat is
Oh yeah,
in
you guys are
contributing
just
their
awesome.
you're amazing.
Yeah,
You're amazing, everyone.
you're just freaking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. John Clark says, I don't think it is a question we will be able to answer. Yeah, but
No,
it's a good
it,
conversation.
it's a great paradox, isn't it?
Mhm.
Or paradigm or I don't know, whatever. Big word. Insert big academic word.
Dr. Pam posted a comment a while ago. She was saying, we have a box, government laws, societal rules, relationship constraints, and
Yeah,
within that box, we feel we can do what we want, but in a way, not really.
we
Like,
all have constraints.
mhm.
We have economic constraints. I can't afford to go to a movie tomorrow, although I'd really like to. So, you know, that would give me joy. What's something else that could give me joy that I could do? Like it's not going to a movie doesn't mean I don't have free will. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you just choose not to. That's also free will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Doing nothing is also free will.
Yeah, sleeping all day.
Okay. Timmy says if at the lowest level, we might be just waves of information, which technically might be equivalent to a simulation. Yeah.
Yes, the quantum argument. Yeah.
Mhm. Manifestation could be considered manipulation of simulation. That's
You
very
want
interesting to me.
you want to hear about my infinite resources glitch?
Are you sure you want to reveal that on the show, Linda? I've heard about this, but yeah, Linda hasn't talked to anyone about this, guys, okay?
Now this is. I hope none of you are playing the game. Okay, that's all I can say. Uh, I discovered a glitch. I'm not going to describe it, but I discovered a glitch which essentially gives me infinite resources. Not coins, but water and metal, which is enough. And I'm very careful about how I use it. And I use it when I'm upgrading or when I'm building combat craft or that kind of thing, in order to maintain plausible deniability. And because
I just
if the devs ever find it, uh, they might want to talk to me, and I can say with absolute honesty that I didn't add them up. I mean, I just took them out of, here and put them there and used them to build the crafts and, improve my ship and upgrade this and do that. And I wasn't doing any accounting. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I figured. Glitches are fair game. Yeah. If you can't keep your database administration straight, tough noogies for you.
will exploit it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, in a way, I see like manifestation as like a cheat code,
Yeah, 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 totally. A god code. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
a
yeah,
God code. Yeah,
yeah,
because we can do whatever we want and with manifestation. And
yeah,
it's the same for like cheat codes. It's like out of the box.
yeah. It's like, oh look,
Yeah. So
I have 100 million more. How did that
you're
happen?
rich. You're about to be a whale, Linda.
However did that happen? I don't understand. Oh my.
I love that for you. I wish my game had something like that so I can level up faster.
Well, I am extremely observant, okay? And I have taught my guild several things and optimized um, resource uh, acquisition, let's say, for my guild. We're allowed to we haul cargo, or essentially it's a trader game. It's based on Isaac Asimov's Foundations trilogy, okay? Which, if you're familiar with the book, nothing ever happens in it. Sorry. And
Star
and but
counter, everyone.
the sarcasm, yeah, that's sarcasm, okay. Um, and but lots happens in the game. Now we are traders, so we haul cargo. That's mainly, you always have two ships hauling cargo if you don't want to go bankrupt. If you don't want to choke, you have to be hauling cargo. And the thing about cargo is that it can be hacked. We are given for the game structurally, the mechanics allow you to hack cargo 4 times a day. So I started posting coordinates of hackable cargoes, juicy hackable cargoes. And then I discovered that the unmarked gray boxes contained coins and resources, water, metal. And I started posting those too. Before that, nobody knew that they could be hacked. People ignored them because they thought they were low value. 1.8 million coins is not low value, and you get approximately 9% as a hack when you hack it.
That's
So
awesome.
1.5 million coins gets me 150,000 coins. If I can find 4 of them in a day, that's 500,000.
That's a lot.
So yeah,
And Timmy is saying coherent intentional intent
yeah,
is a superpower for manifestation. It's definitely like a cheat code.
yeah,
Yeah. Whenever
yeah,
we're manifesting, we need to know how to do it. It's kind of like a cheat code in a way in a game. Because if you don't know that code, how are you going to use it?
yeah,
And Dr. Pam is saying, why isn't it? Okay, there we go. The only thing about that cheat code is people need to figure it out. Yeah, precisely. Because everyone can
yeah,
cheat, but some don't know how to. Yeah,
yeah,
some people figured it out on their own, like Linda, spontaneously like noticing this.
yeah,
So
because
she
I was
knows how to.
observant. I saw it happen. I watched it
Yeah.
happen. I went, wait, what? And then I did it again. I mean, scientific, right?
Yeah, if it happens again, then it's
Is it
something.
repeatable?
Yeah, is it repeatable? It turns out it is.
Yeah.
So
And
you
so,
discovered the cheat code on your own, but there might be people who aren't as observant and don't really notice this thing. So you need to
yeah,
teach them. If you want to, you're not required
I'm
to, of
afraid
course.
to.
But
I'm afraid
yeah,
to because
it's
because
gonna
then the
spread.
devs will shut it down and then nobody gets it. So, like, I just don't say anything. I might say something privately to another person, but then who will they tell? You
Yeah,
see? So I'm kind of like sort of stuck in this,
like
geez,
dilemma of
yeah,
sharing the information.
yeah. And then if a whole guild starts doing that, somebody's going to notice for sure.
Yeah,
For
especially when
sure.
more people are doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm really careful about how I use it. Really careful. And oh, hey, look what John Clark said.
Oh,
I, I have a book on my reading list. It's Tarot for Manifestation by Stephanie Capone. Okay. Let's write that down, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to, where's my phone? I'm going to make a note to order that on, I hope it's available on Amazon.
tarot for manifestation.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Tarot for Manifestation. Yes, here we go. Okay. Uh, whoop, sorry. Here's another one. There are some people I know who say that using this isn't playing fair, but then I think the world doesn't play fair, so why not try to equalize the playing field? I don't even think it's a question of fairness. I think it's a question of using tools,
That's
the
true.
tools at your disposal. And some people have tools that are more effective than others. And manifestation essentially,
It's a
um,
tool.
it's a tool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And
depends.
and you can poo-poo it and say, oh, the law of attraction, blah, blah. That was just a bunch of, whatever. And that's fine. But they're tools and you can use them or not. You know, I'm not too good to say, of course I'll use whatever's available, whatever's at my disposal.
Yeah, Like if it's there, I mean, you're not doing it to harm anyone.
The game permits it, okay?
Yeah,
The game permits it. These resources are not coming out of anybody's pocket.
yeah, exactly.
They're not. Yeah, some don't even know it exists. Yeah, that's right. That's
Mm.
right, Pamela.
But the power that you get when you realize that they do,
Yeah,
it depends
yeah,
on
and
how you use it. I think.
well, hopefully we use it to build a joyful life, you
Yeah,
know, which for some people might mean a Lamborghini. Not me.
yeah, we're simpler than that, Linda.
Yeah, yeah,
So I want to thank you for this wonderful conversation, Linda. Um, I think we opened up a big question for everyone to ponder
yeah,
upon tonight.
yeah.
So everyone, let us know. Do you believe that we're living in a simulation? Type it in the comments after the show. We'd love to hear your thoughts because this has been a really juicy conversation for all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I think so.
yeah. But so if you're a regular here, you know that the second part of Soul Cloud Connect is we read for other people. That's something related to the topic. So for now, we are going to read about what is your main quest and what will help you level up at it. There we go.
Hmm.
If you're interested in that, please type in the keyword, which is hashtag quest. We are going to draw randomly. These are not rigged. There is no cheat code for this one, unfortunately. But we are going to read on these topics if you're interested. So please type in hashtag quest. There we go. And let's start. When your name is drawn, please let us know in the chat that you're still here. Oops. Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Hashtag quest. And let's draw for four people. Irene, Iron Firehorse, congratulations. And please say hi in the chat.
Do you want me to keep track of the names?
Yes, please. I am doing that as well, but my handwriting isn't legible. whenever whenever I do the giveaway
Mine
tool,
is.
it's like chicken scroll. So it helps to have someone taking notes as well. Lily 0012, congratulations, Lily, and please say hi in the chat.
My gaming ethics, my gaming ethics are fine.
Ah, that's wonderful. Chrissy Murphy, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. And then last for this round, Tina Bobina, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat.
Here's Lily.
Lily? So that's Iron Fire Horse,
Yeah. And
Chrissy Murphy, and Tina Bobina.
oh, there they are at the bottom. Okay. Okay.
So we're waiting for Tina Bobina and Chrissy Murphy. If you're still here, please say hi. If not, we're going to draw for more people.
Here's Tina.
There we go. Thank you.
And Chrissy Murphy, are you still here?
Chrissy Murphy.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I forgot you had that.
Hello,
Chrissy
Chrissy.
Murphy. Calling
Chrissy
Chrissy
Murphy.
Murphy.
Where are you?
She must have gone to the bathroom or something. She's not here.
Yeah. So let's start reading for the people who are here, and we can just draw an extra one for the next round if she doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first person we're reading for is Iron Fire Horse. What is Iron Fire Horse's main quest, please? Spirit guide.
Ouch. Oh.
Okay. Iron Fire Horse, your current main quest is about discipline. Right now, you're learning that you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. So that's your current main quest.
And for you, I have two cards, my dear Irene. The first one is nothing improves if you don't participate. And the second, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. This answers the question, what will help you level up? Participation and don't believe your shitty thinking.
Yeah, because
Or
she
not
can
your
accomplish.
shitty thinking, the shitty thoughts you have.
Yeah, because she can accomplish anything
Yes.
that she sets her mind to. I
Yes.
love that for you, Irene. I hope that helps, and thank you for letting us read for you. And next person is Lily. So
Hmm.
avert your Geralds.
No. Never averted Gerald. Kieran, the system, if you think the system missed you because you didn't see your name, the name scrolling, that's just window dressing, okay? The actual, the all the names, if you typed in hashtag quest with no spaces and you spelled it correctly, the secret mathematical stuff that's going on in the background has your name, and just because it didn't appear, like that's just a graphic to make it look pretty, make it be interesting. Now,
Yeah.
Lily, what is your current main quest? Oh, I got chills. Listening for truth. Your main quest now is to figure out what's true and what's not for you, because what's true for me is not necessarily true for you. Hmm.
And when you find that truth, Lily, no justification needed. You don't need to explain to your friends, to other people, because that's your truth. That's going to help you level up. Because whenever we go through those times when we learn the truth, or we learn anything at all, it's kind of uncomfortable. And we also lose friends from time to time because
Mm-hmm.
of it. But these are kind of growing pains, I believe. So just keep in mind there's no justification needed once you learn it. So I hope that helps, Lily. And thank you so much for letting us read for you.
Mm.
Okay, next is Tina Bubina. And avert your Geralds.
Ah, hi, Tina.
So, what is Tina's current main quest?
Mm.
So, Tina, what you're currently on today, or in this period of your life, is about doubt and learning that you you can doubt, but you also can release the need to know all the answers. I think it's part of learning, or the learning process for you. You start to doubt the things that you first accepted as true. That's the insight that I'm getting when I drew your card. Like right now, the programming that you had when you were younger, especially, you're starting to doubt that, but also within that doubt, you're learning your truth. So that's your current main quest.
And how to level up? Putting on a mask conceals your true self. So don't do that. Don't conceal your true self because you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. This is about um, being authentically who you are. This is about feeling what you feel, allowing the feelings to move through you. Then they can be released. Then they can be processed properly.
So thank you so much, Tina. And we hope that helps.
Oh,
We
we
have a
got some.
feedback
Yeah,
from Lily.
yeah, I was just going to say we got feedback from Lily.
She's saying, wow, yes, that is true, Linda, between me and Source, and I'm totally outgrowing everyone, Diana. So it does feel like it's just me. I'm glad it resonates for you, Lily.
Yeah, we do end up outgrowing people around us. I know that my deep connections have shrunk in the last 5 years, and I'm okay with that because the ones that remain are really deep and genuine connections, and I'm I'm glad to
Yeah,
be rid of the dead weight, to be honest.
when we get rid of, or we let go of that
Yeah,
dead weight, we're kind of allowing some space for people who are more aligned to us to come in.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I understand that. And Barefoot Sun Gazer, hello and welcome. Um, Together reading, the hashtag is here. Oops, on the other side, it's hashtag quest. We draw for people randomly, so you still have a chance. Type it in now, and you will be entered in the draw for the next set. So we can draw for more people, I think.
Yeah, we
Is that
can.
okay?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have a few more minutes.
Okay. Oh, Deborah's here. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Polly A. 719. Congratulations. And please say hi in the chat to let us know that you're here. Peace, please. Congratulations. Peace, please.
Try saying
And
that 3 times quickly.
peace, please. Peace, please. Peace, please. Peace, please. Peace, please. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did it. The
Oh.
challenges that you give me, Linda.
Ah.
Brina41. Congratulations, Brina. And please say hi in the chat.
Oh, Polly is here.
Yay. Last but not the least, we have Brandon 3T. Brandon, congratulations. And please say hi in the chat. And if you weren't drawn, what's very interesting about these readings, even if you're watching the replay, some of them resonates for you. So even if you weren't drawn, if you're in the chat, you're watching the replay, if a message resonates for you, take it. It's for you. But if it doesn't, don't make it fit. That's also okay.
Here's Polly and Huh.
So we
Who's here? I
have
don't see.
Polly, Peace Please, Brina 41, and Brandon 3T.
Peace, please. Put peace, please. Put your say hi in
See,
the chat.
Peace.
Let us know that you're here. And
Okay,
Brandon's
Brandon's
here.
here. I'm going to call on the people. Hello. So we're still waiting for Peace Please and Brina 41. Venus says, I just drew for myself. That's another option that you can do if you have cards for yourself.
Yeah.
John Clark, you're so funny. Let us have peace,
Oh, please.
please. So if they're not here, let's draw for two more.
Okay.
Okay. Venus.
Well, we know you're here.
Congratulations, Venus. Yeah.
No whammies.
No whammies. John Clark. Congratulations, John. I know you're still here. This is going to be interesting. Okay. I have Venus and John. So,
Yeah.
first person we are reading for this set is Polly. Okay. Polly. What is
What will help you?
Polly's main side quest? Oh, main quest.
Good idea, John. You go right out right after this is over. You go down to the corner shop. Ouch.
Okay. Polly, for you, the main quest that you're currently dealing with is death. Now, this is similar to the tarot card of death. It doesn't necessarily mean a literal death of someone you love or someone. Death is about endings and learning that endings are also new beginnings. So, whenever this card shows up, usually it means that a person is going through transformation. So, that's your current main quest, Polly. You are transforming, even though at times you might not realize it yet.
And what will help you level up? Well, being vulnerable shows true strength. And also, Polly, don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you.
I love that. I hope that helps, Polly. And thank you so much for letting us read for you.
Bye,
Where Gerald?
Irene.
Bye. Thank you so much, Irene. The
Oh,
next person we're reading for is Brandon, 3T.
Brandon, what is your current main quest? My tiny, delicate, feminine, flower-like hands just can't manage these great big cards. Well, now, this is interesting, and it's giving me chills. This is about conscious connections. This is about making connections consciously with the people around you and also thoughts in your head. Don't be a pinball. Don't ricochet from one to another to another to another without thought and without discernment is the word that comes to me. Make your connections conscious. Choose what and who you want to be connected with. Mm, okay, got that.
Oh, okay. So, Brandon, the card that I drew for you on what will help you level up, it's not what you can do actually, but this is an encouragement from your spirit guides. It says, you can do it. I feel like you already know what you need to do and the people you need to let go of, people or situations that you need to let go of to level up. Except you're afraid to do it. That's why your spirit guides are encouraging you. Yeah, yes, you can do it. So I hope that helps, Brandon. Whatever you're thinking of right now that you should do, that's an encouragement from your spirit guides and angels that you're on the right track. You can do it. So I hope that helps. And thank you for letting us read for you. Okay. He's saying that makes perfect sense for me at this time. Thanks, Linda.
Good.
Next for this round, we have Venus, who actually drew cards for herself a while ago. But yeah, I'd love to read for Venus. So I was just about to say, avert your Gerald.
Magic. Poof.
Yeah, I averted my Gerald, and there was magic.
See, I knew she was going to do that. I knew she was going to start screaming, just a few minutes because, oh, there's still stuff going on and I'm not part of it. Yeah, right. 'Cause you were naughty.
We're here, Wanda.
I'm
Okay.
here. You're not. Oh, that's mean. I know.
So, what is your current main quest, Venus? The card that I pulled for you is worry. And you're learning that worry doesn't necessarily change the outcome. So, this has something to do with the feelings of fear, worry, anxiety. Worry isn't the only word that keeps popping in, it's about fear. There's something that you're fearing. And your current quest is how to get through those fears. Yeah, that's what's right. So that is your current main quest. There's a fear that you need to tackle right now.
Hmm. I have some interesting cards for you, Venus. I mean, it's just what I think, okay? Who cares? Choose compassion over guilt, shame, or judgment. This applies to you rather than burdening yourself with guilt, shame, or judgment. Show yourself as much compassion as you would show your best friend. And if you're drained, maybe stop pouring. Mic drop.
I should have put the farts here. We had the fart drop. Venus is saying, oh boy, so true.
Yeah. Don't pour
Oh, yeah,
into a vessel that doesn't pour back into you,
that's true.
you know? And lots of us are in relationships, have relationships. And we're not just talking about like partnership relationships. I'm talking about um, at work, you know? Lots of us are pouring where nothing is pouring back. Stop it. Stop it. Stop organizing the birthday parties for the office, especially if you're a woman and it's only women who ever do that. Make the men do it for a change. If somebody wants a party, they can organize it. Yep.
That's true. And everyone, avert your Geralds. Last but not the least, for this round and for this episode, we have John Clark.
God. What is your current main quest? I love that question because it implies that at different times in our lives we have different quests. And I know that from my own life that's true. For a very long time, my only quest was survival.
And it feels like a boss battle. Like we have boss battles in our lives.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, we do, don't we?
We do.
We do. I was confronted with narcissists in my work, in my life, and until I learned, you know. Oh, John, your current main quest is faith in the process. Which, I mean, I don't want to say too much, but you're just beginning this. You're just beginning this. You're just beginning to realize that there's a process and what the process might be and how to have faith in it. Um, and I am aware that I am not saying enough, but I think you catch it.
What will help you level up, John? The card that I pulled for you is Party in Your Heart. During times when it's very stressful, look at that baby. During times when it's stressful, it's best or it's good to look for the joy, even if it's in the smallest things. You don't have to really party or organize parties, just like Linda says. Uh, but you can find the joy in smallest things and follow that. I feel like that's part of the process that you're learning. So follow your joy and use joy as your compass.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
that helps, John.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you for letting me read for you.
he says it's resonating. Oops,
Oh,
sorry.
we
We
did
hit
that
it
one
with this.
at the
We
same
do
time
this all
again.
the time. I'm
We
sorry.
did.
He says, wow, this is resonating with me because there's a couple of processes I'm dealing with. One is less than optimal. Wow.
And John is
Good. I'm
saying,
glad. I mean, I'm glad it had meaning for you. And
yeah,
I just want to, well, no, it's not easy to be positive. And if it's really, really hard work, then circumstances need to change. Okay. You can't just carry a situation by being positive. You have to make structural changes. I want to share what Bonzo had to say. He said, "Guys don't organize parties. We grab some beer and wings and put the game on." Yeah, well, in an office, that's not really appropriate. And I'm just was really talking about the office mostly, because everywhere I ever worked, it was always the women who organized all the social get-togethers, and that was irritating AF. Okay,
that is true.
so oops,
There we go. So I think that he's the last one that
yes, he
we're
is.
reading for. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he
So
is.
oops. I'm just gonna hide this. So thank you
Mirror
everyone.
Dragon. Mirror Dragon, I'm so sorry you're late for the readings. We're just closing.
Yeah, we were just finishing up Mirror Dragon, but you can catch the replay. If there's any message that resonated for you, take it. If not, that's also okay. You don't have to make it fit if it doesn't. But many of these readings kind of resonate for more than one people. That's the most fascinating thing that I find when we do public readings like this. So I hope something does. And that goes for other people as well. If you're watching the replay, I hope something resonates for you. And Linda, what will you be doing this week? You also have a show after this, I believe.
Yes, at 5 o'clock Pacific, so in 2 hours, or just under 2 hours, I will be on with Gerald and Selena. We're going to be doing Listen Bitch readings using the
Love that.
Listen Bitch deck. And the topic is Don't Be Shrinking Yourself, or something close to that. I forget the exact title, sorry. And oh, excuse me, I had to get my brains. Oh, John, that's very sweet. John says he's
Thank you,
sharing
John.
our channels with his friends. Um, wait. What day is today? Oh, yeah, right.
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday
Wednesday,
the
Diane and I will be together again doing Into the Ether. Thursday, my guest on, and that's at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock British time. Thursday, the 21st, my guest on Wings of Insight will be Hypnicity um, at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern, and 10 o'clock UK. And that's what I'm doing this week. It's a busy week. I haven't done this much work in, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks. I don't know what to
That's not
say.
that's a long time, Linda. But yeah,
Yeah, Greenwich time.
everyone make sure to subscribe to Linda's channel if you haven't done it yet. The details are in the description. She's an amazing, amazing reader, an amazing person. You're not gonna regret subscribing to her channel. So for me, I will be back on. I'm trying to convert the time on Tuesday, your time. That's at 5 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing a show with Annie Bear again. It's been a while since I've done a show with
Oh,
her, so yeah, I'm excited to do that. And then on Wednesday, I'll be back with you. Yay! I'm so happy. For Into the Ether. So we'll be doing Akashic Records readings and Oracle card readings, whichever. So I hope to see you again there soon.
yeah.
So everyone, if this conversation made you question reality, even just a little bit, then I think we did our job today, Linda. Whether life is truly a simulation, a soul school, a cosmic game, or something beyond what we can currently understand, maybe the bigger question isn't whether the game is real. Maybe the real question is how do you want to play your character while you're here? So thank you so much, Linda, again for joining me and for this beautifully weird conversation.
It was wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, I love talking about games with you. There's no one else who understands me.
I know.
So, and thank you everyone for being with us today. Thank you for watching Soul Cloud Connect. And if this episode resonated with you, you can comment below. What part of your life feels most like a video game to you or a game to you? And don't forget to like, share, subscribe this with someone who's definitely had at least one glitch in the Matrix moment. So, everyone, again, thank you. And until next time, stay curious about the soul. Bye.